Listen, bottom line is Jordan is gonna have to move tonight, okay?
She's not home. I don't know what to tell you. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, how about this? You come deal with this since you have all the ideas.
I don't have any.
No, you have all the great ideas, so you come down and deal with it.
I was trying to help you.
I'm Jake Stever, a senior forestry major here at UVM. I didn't deal too much with the parking nonsense until this September. Since moving in, I've realized that it's very hard to figure out the parking situation between 5 apartments with 15 people.
My name's Issa. I used to live in Connecticut before coming here to Burlington. I am an underpaid legal administrative assistant. I live at 26 Converse Court.
What does an average day in your life look like?
I want to have my first kid by 25 at the
Really?
latest. It was supposed to be 19, so I
so
could be a
early.
teen mom, but my parents didn't let me. My mom said, "Get that IUD in right fucking now."
Yeah.
And it didn't fail like I wish it did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Could have lied.
No, she went with me. Get that parking job on camera right now. Get that on camera. Get that on camera. Is that how you park in Seattle?
So this apartment building has like it's 4 apartments, 5 apartments, something like that. There's like 10 to 15 people who live here, like 10 cars. The driveway has 2 lanes. And if you do some quick math, like you realize you can't, the driveway is like 2 lanes, like all the way through, so you park lined up. So there's a lot of like parking people in, getting blocked, and one person can do a lot of damage by parking in the wrong spot, either not letting somebody in or out.
So who are you waiting for?
Fucking everyone in apartment 5. I don't know. Liv, Eliza, Issa, I think.
Mm.
Patience is a virtue. I'm not rallying at you. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I grew up in Chicago, so it's definitely very different from the city. I get very frustrated driving here because people don't, in my opinion, really know how to drive. Okay, you're getting out early. Nathan's getting out early. I only need to get out at noon, which shouldn't be a problem. Is your car leaving tonight or staying? She's going home later.
My name's Eliza Rocksader, for context. I'm a senior at UVM. I live here at 26 Commerce Court. I've lived here since the beginning, like 2 years, almost 2 years ago. And yeah, I'm a student, full-time student. I work at Trattoria Delia as a server, so I'm doing that a lot. Yeah, I don't know. My life's kind of like busy with school. I feel like all I do right now is school and like hang out with my friends. Simple life.
I don't have a job right now. I just like go to school, and that's about it. Yeah, I have a Subaru Impreza. Yeah, I just got it last year. It was the first car I bought, and yeah, I do love that car a lot.
What's my relationship like with the driveway? It's a working relationship. I don't know. Me and the driveway, we get along. You know, I feel like a more interesting question would be, what does my relationship would look like with the people that also park in the driveway?
You know what?
People would have pulled in. I'd be out in the morning. I didn't want to move again.
You know what? You're right. Let's go bomb Mike's house.
Why not?
Also,
Also,
Nathan's house?
Hi, I'm Nathan Hickey. I live at 26 Converse Court. I work over at Zero Gravity on a packaging team. I'm not really close friends with any of the people like who live here. I mean, I'm like acquaintances with a lot of them. I have gone to Eli's place a couple times for drinks, but yeah, I don't really hang out with a lot of the people in this building.
There are people who consistently have to get out early every morning and then like don't park in an optimal position to do that. And then at 9 p.m., like 5 people end up having to move instead of those people like lining up when they first get home and the driveway's empty. And so I think sometimes the logistics are a little bit involved, unnecessarily so.
Who's someone that does it?
Definitely Nathan.
Oh yeah, I heard some fucked up things recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
what?
oh my, like he hit someone in the driveway, and that was fucked because my car was also hit in the beginning of the year, and I thought it was this other kid, and I like pressed him. I kind of felt bad because I like pressed him. I was like, bro, I see my paint on your car. Like, you scratched me, and I don't know. Now that I heard Nathan, he like backed in and hit someone, and then like he even said he saw me.
If you're not asking me anything specifically, like, then I'm not gonna do anything for you. we're not like friends. We're not like, we don't owe anything to each other.
Eli is probably one of the people that I would consider like more of a friend than just a random person in the building. Yeah, I do get along pretty well with Eli and Carson, I think.
This kind of community that we have where we all need to look out for each other and we all need to take responsibility and accountability for what our car's placement means for other people and when we need to get out. I think the most disrespectful thing you can do is not hold up your end of the bargain, and Nathan expects too much from other people and like doesn't hold his weight.
He can't park. He doesn't know how to back up, which is strange. Like, you have to do that if you're parking in a driveway. He seems to have a tenuous grasp on cooperation.
There's definitely some animosity between a lot of the people in this building, especially with the upstairs people, I think. But a lot of people have had issues with Mike pulling in last minute and not looking at the chat, or, I mean, I've done it myself from time to time, but yeah, I think a lot of people just have like personal like grievances towards each other that they just don't let go.
I mean, honestly, like it's kind of hard because like I've like tried to think about it before, but nothing would like make sense of how else we would park. Like the only thing that would be different, like, is if it was like a bigger driveway where like we could all like this doesn't make sense. Like if we're paying like almost $2,000 a month to be here, like we gotta park our cars. It's also, I don't think it's really safe, you know, like at night, like let's say something happens, God forbid, and like we gotta get out. Everyone's sleeping. It's 2 a.m. I can't take my car out. Like,
No hate, obviously, but like Mike, you know what you're doing when you park at the end. Like, it's annoying. I get it. Like, you have some priorities.
I do need to be low key at the edge a lot because I have like certain times of the day that I go and deliver.
I'm not gonna judge you for that. Like, go off, get that bag. But like, it's annoying. It was really annoying for me. I have a lot of road rage too. So like when I'm like driving and like my car hits like something or like something's not working out, like I get so fucking angry.
I don't know. I'm the type of person who likes to get along with people. I don't like, you know, if somebody annoys me, I don't think that they're a bad person. Like I think of the driveway's kind of annoying for everyone. So some people have gotten on my nerves, and I'm still able to. I think of them as more than how they park their car.
At a certain point, like we're fine now. Like I'm chill with Mike. I don't like whatever. Like at this point, like I feel like he's better the situation the way he parks, but still annoying. But still kind of like I'm a waste of my energy to keep texting about it. But yeah, I'd say like the beginning, like Mike definitely pissed me off.
There was this one time where I actually cut through the grass on the other side and left through theirs because like I had to like go ski. I think it was like early, and I missed the text the night before I went to bed. My car was all the way in the back, so I like squeezed through these cars and like went to the other driveway. Like I don't know, it's crazy. Driving's crazy.
Why don't you park on the street?
So I can't park on the street most days because there's very limited availability on the street, and one house across the street tows people for parking legally.
So, okay. So, to give this person the benefit of the doubt, basically on Converse Court, there are driveways breaking up the street spots. So, not in like a typical city where like the whole thing is parking. And so, you'll essentially have like room for 3 cars, room for 2 cars, room for 2 cars, room for 3, like little pockets like that. And there's one spot that can fit 2 like compact cars or an SUV and maybe a small car. And what this person is experiencing is she finds it difficult to pull out of her driveway when cars are too close. She does have a Subaru Forester with a backup camera, so I'm not really sure why she finds it so difficult.
Right. And they wouldn't leave me that 2 feet.
Right, yeah.
The people across the road made a sign and put on that tree telling them that they run the risk of having a tow.
Right.
And so it's been so good since they did that. That was the best Christmas present I've ever had.
People will park 2 cars in that spot. And now Burlington zoning, like regulations or whatever, say that you need to leave 2 feet from your bumper to the sidewalk or to like the driveway. And so she will go out there with a tape measure and measure it. And so the time that Mike got in trouble, if I were to ballpark, he probably like from bird's eye, like probably had like 9 to 10 inches of space. Like she should have been able to pull out. But because it was within that 14 inches, she called, got him ticketed. He would have been towed had we not been like, yo, Mike, is that your car? You know?
Me personally, I can park on the street because last year I still have like $1,000 or $2 in unpaid parking tickets. So like they like can't see my car on the street. Like I see some street spots and I'm like, that would be nice. But one time they almost towed my car. And I was like, yeah, no, it's not happening. So I'm like, I got a driveway. I don't know.
They try to put 2 modern cars, mostly SUVs, in that space and you can't.
I see.
And it's too bad, but they say this should be for 2 parking spaces. And I said, I'm not built that way. I'm sorry.
The time that happened to Mike, I went out on the porch and I wasn't yelling at her, I was yelling to her. And I was like, can you put up a sign or something? Because there's a house on Loomis that has the same thing. And they have a sign saying like, please don't park in the yellow. Like we will get you towed. It's too tight. We don't want to hit your car. Like, please don't park here, whatever. And so no one parks there because no one wants to get towed. And so I'm telling this lady, like, can you put up a sign? And she's like, they won't put up a sign. I'm like, no, not the city. Like, can you put up a sign that you made? She's like, I've been living here for 50 years. I've had this problem. First of all, student neighborhood. Like, okay, 50 years. Like, sure. Why are you living on Commerce Court for 50 years? But whatever, she lives here.
The city is not safe enough at night to go on a bicycle or walk. I'm sorry. You can get shot down on Church Street. Drug addicts, the whole 9 yards. Until they put a fence around City Hall Park and lock it at night and open it in the morning, we're going to have the problem. That's in my opinion. And so it's an unsafe neighborhood. People get accosted here and the drug dealers everywhere. And I've lived here long enough to see the difference, the changes. And I wouldn't be without my car.
Right.
Do you know someone named Nina? Or is there anyone?
Is that the bitch that lives across the street?
No, but we're also curious to know a little bit more about her too.
Okay. Nina, I don't know who she is. Who is Nina? Probably that cunt who wears the fake police officer. People in uniform feel so entitled and so powerful, but really, it's just a uniform. Everyone wears uniforms. Dunkin' Donuts employees wear uniforms. Subway workers wear. uniforms. Nina, I guess, is the bitch that comes here after the bitch across the street calls her. When the police was under like more scrutiny than it had ever been in 2020, our police department, I guess, got, I don't know if it was defunded. I think a lot of police officers quit. I think they fired a lot of police officers who had had altercations with people of color or minorities in general, and who had obviously fucked up. They were disgusting racist pigs probably, so they got fired. So their police department greatly decreased in size. They have like a bunch of different like subsects of the police department, people who like respond to mental health issues and stuff like that. But they told me that they're not in a short amount of time, they're not going to have anyone to cover the 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. shift. So it's basically the purge here, crime runs free.
Hi, it's me. I have students filming me for documentary.
Is your car?
Yeah, I'm moving it right now.
Cool.
I have the owner. We can cancel it if you want. It is yours, right?
Yeah, this one's mine. Sorry, I tried to park here for a few minutes.
You can pull forward and you can go to the website on the back of the ticket and contest it however you want to.
Okay.
You have 30 days.
Okay.
But just pull it forward for now and then you're good.
Well, I can. We have a parking spot. I was just pulled in for a second set to run some stuff inside. Oh, my fucking keys. What are you guys filming?
Documentary.
Nice. I mean, are you guys from around here?
No, we're from Seattle.
Alright, word. I grew up, born and raised fucking half an hour that way. Not even. I've been down in Burlington most of my life. Give or take 5-6 years. Pretty much gone shit. So, yeah. It's like there's too many people, not enough parking, and they just keep taking, like this probably was once a one-family home. Probably 4 or 6 apartments in there. Maybe not that one exactly. I think I've seen a nicer old lady out here, so I doubt it's that one. But I know there's at least 5 units in that one, maybe more. We're in a house that barely fits probably 6 or 8 people in a full family, and there's 4 units in there. Each unit has 2 to 6 people.
Damn.
So.
Where do you think all those people should go?
Spread out. This state has so much fucking land, it's not even funny. 99% of people don't touch it. 99% of the people in this town love Vermont. They never left Burlington. You don't know Vermont if you've never left Burlington. Burlington is not Vermont. Burlington is Burlington.
Would you say the driveway stunts your spontaneity?
No.
So the driveway is definitely something that's kind of always looming. Like even right now, I need to leave in like an hour, less than an hour, and there's an empty driveway. But part of my mind is devoted to like thinking about where my car is and what would need to happen to make me not able to leave. So it's definitely just kind of always there. Something that I have to think about. It's fun. There's some drama. There's some gossip around it. But first things first, like it needs to work as a fucking driveway. This needs to work. That this is a living, breathing organism. Pavement and gravel. Beep beep, vroom. You know, it's got to work.